What's going on, guys? Who we got in here today? Oh, spending that money, John. What's going on, John? It's up here in the mall. Plugged in. I'm waiting. My wife is getting her hair done, so I'm sitting here waiting for my wife to get her hair done. Just sitting. I had to buy a plug. Yeah, man, it's all good. I'm just getting hungry, man. Just getting hungry, man. Sitting here. What's going on, Sam? What's going on, Bradley? What's going on, Chai? I appreciate if you guys share this out. I'll answer any, since I'm sitting here, I'll answer any trucking or business questions you guys got today. If you guys got any business questions, feel free to hit me up. What's going on, Joey? Not making any money, losing money on it, or investing in wife's happiness. Yeah, man, I'm still here, Ray. I was still here, Ray. They, investing in the wife's happiness. We'll call it that. I had some Chick-fil-A waffle fries earlier, so it wasn't too bad. I had some Chick-fil-A, but we're just chilling here at the mall, man. Ain't got nothing else to do. I done walked the entire mall like 3 or 4 times, but my feet are tired. I got some new kicks, man. Let's check these out. Yeah. I use this CAT scale app. It works very well. Is it worth buying a truck versus being leased? Yes. You don't like to shop? No. What man does like to shop? I got me some shoes, and that's all. That's all I needed. I'm done. 4 hours. 4 hours later. Yeah, man. They put these chairs here. Hold on a second. They put these chairs in the mall for the men, okay? These chairs aren't in the mall for the women. These chairs are in the mall for the men to sit when they get tired of walking around waiting for their wife to get their hair done. Yeah, man. There's always people begging for money, but not here at the mall today. It's a pretty good mall. But, yeah. I like shopping for Chrome, but it's very quick. You get in and you get out, and then you're gone. You don't have to wait all day. When I go shopping, I go and I know what I want. I grab it and I get the fuck out. How many miles do I have so far? I think right around 655,000 miles, something like that. But if you ever upgraded or get a new truck, which one would you get? Probably, I don't know. If I upgraded, I don't know. Those new Freightliners are looking pretty cool, man. I like the new Freightliner. It looks really cool if you get the right bumper on it, but honestly, at this point, I'm not sure. I really like the Cascadias. They're very reliable and cost-effective. I'm more for practicality than looks. You know, I don't really care what it looks like as long as it makes money and doesn't waste money. If it starts wasting money, then it doesn't make sense. Like, I would really love to have a Kenworth W900, but it just doesn't make sense because it uses too much damn fuel, you know? I just can't justify it. But I prefer Freightliners, honestly, for, you know, cost. for practicality, the Freightliner is the way to go. But for looks, I think the Kenworths look better. But the Freightliner's got Detroit motors. You can get a Detroit or a Cummins in a Freightliner. You can only get PACCAR or Cummins in the Kenworths. But I do like gliders. Gliders are great. If you can afford one, then that's the way to go. You don't have to have emissions. But and I'm just pointing the camera away from me because it's easier for me to talk into the microphone because it's kind of noisy here. But 9.9 is good. On the Qualcomm's going to say 9.9. You're probably getting about 9.2, 9.3, but that's still excellent, dude. Anything over 9 miles per gallon is great. I don't care, depending on, what you're hauling, and if you're super light, 9 isn't that impressive. But if you're hauling, 80,000 pounds, 9 miles per gallon is pretty damn impressive. So, especially if you're driving 60 miles an hour or more. But man, I try to keep the truck running good and everything like that. But it's not always possible to keep it running. Sometimes shit just breaks. But man, I don't know. They might end up closing the mall, kicking me out, man. We've been here all day. Shit. I had me some. I'm doing a whole bunch of free advertising right now. You got JCPenney, you got Regis, you got Gordon Jewelers, you got Dillard's. Free advertising. There you go. Live from the mall. But I get about 7.2 miles per gallon right now. But I'm a flatbed, so it's not the worst thing in the world. I wish it was better, but it's not. What's going on, Jared? I saw the Cascadia Evolution looked really cool and roomy. Yeah, they completely Freightliner is competing with the Volvos now. So the Volvo gang has no excuse now to not buy a Freightliner because the brand new Freightliners, they have the table with the benches and everything, the aircraft grade storage and all that. I'm aiming the camera down because there's kids in here and I don't want to put any kids on camera. Because you're not supposed to do that. But anyway, that's cool, man. Yeah, 9 point anything is gonna be really good. So if you can maintain that over the life of the truck, that's a lot of money. You're talking $20,000-$30,000 a year in fuel savings. If you're getting that kind of fuel economy versus somebody who gets 6 or 7 miles per gallon. So it's a lot of fucking money. Hey man, speaking of sponsors, we do have a new sponsor for the radio show. We just got Fleet Air Filter on board with the radio show, so they're going to be taking care of us, covering the cost of the show. And I've been using Fleet Air Filter for a long time. It's a great product. I believe in it. Their customer service is top notch. Me and Rob will not be aligned with any companies that we do not believe in or believe in their product or their customer service. Okay, so Trucker District, Flow Below, L&J Radio, Fleet Air Filter. These are all great companies, and I believe in, and I know that what they're doing is good, and they provide a service or a product that is great as well. So I'm not gonna allow myself to be sponsored by somebody that I think has a bad product or doesn't have good customer service. See, there's good products out there, but then you also have some bad customer service. So me and Rob are not going to be promoting any products that do not have good customer service. I mean, we boost as well. Now, I'll tell you straight up, WeBoost is a little expensive, and I probably wouldn't buy it, because of the price. I'd wait for the price to come down. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you guys about that stuff. But the product itself is great. I'm not lying. The product itself is great. It does work great, and I think it is worth the money. But it is an expensive piece of equipment, and it's hard. I understand it's hard to justify purchasing something that's $500. But it does work, and honestly, doing the social media stuff, I wouldn't be able to do the social media stuff without the WeBoost, and that's just the facts. But how do you get sponsors? Just talk to people, man. Just call them and tell them what you do, and it all comes down to your audience and what you're really what you're really trying to do. Because with the trucking industry, there's thousands of products. There's thousands of product companies out here that make stuff for the trucking industry. Well, most of them I'm not going to support. Most of them I'm not going to push their stuff. A lot of it sells itself, and for the most part, I don't want to be a salesman. I like having sponsors because it helps pay the bills, right? It helps pay for broadcasting and data and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, you don't really make a lot of money off of sponsors unless you have a really huge audience. That's where real money comes in. If you've got 1 million, 2 million people watching you, then now sponsors are paying you like they would pay a TV channel or something, because you're reaching people. That's pretty much it. They're paying for reach. So if you've got reach, then you can get sponsors. But I'll tell you right now, be very careful, because these sponsors, you have to be careful who you allow. Like I just said, you have to be careful who you allow to sponsor you, because if you get somebody that doesn't know, or you get a product that's really bad, that's going to reflect on you. Your audience is going to it's going to hurt your audience if you get sponsored by somebody who has a crappy product or bad customer service. It's going to reflect on you. So just be careful. If you really want to be sponsored by something, you have to be careful who you go with, because not all of sponsors are good sponsors. But pretty much you just contact, start networking and contact people that own the company. Try to figure out who owns the company. Try to make some phone calls, and you're going to get a lot of no's. But once you start getting some yeses, then it grows from there. So, but I don't really focus on sponsors that much. We just, for the radio show, we had to cover the cost of the show. So that's why we had to for the radio show, because I would prefer to not have any commercials, guys. I would prefer to just keep the content all open like it is right now, and just keep it all open. But for the radio show, we have to have sponsors to cover the cost of the show. So there's not much we can really do there, because otherwise me and Rob would have to come out of pocket to pay for the radio show, and it's not cheap. It would be $100 a month at least. Or more. I can't get into specifics, but the cost of the show, we would have to come out of pocket for that, and I can't afford to do that right now, and neither can Rob. So we have to have sponsors to cover the show. That's pretty much what it comes down to. But if you guys have any other trucking questions today, feel free to chime in here, and we'll get those questions answered for you. But yeah, man, I'll probably get back on the road here Sunday afternoon. See, there's Trucker District right there, Trucker District. But I'll get back on the road Sunday afternoon. But I've been going live for about 15 minutes. Like I said, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to chime in real quick, and then I gotta get off here. Because I got to read Facebook. I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm still sitting here waiting to find out when my wife's hair is going to be done. I'm still waiting for my wife to get her hair done, so. All right. I don't see any other questions, so you guys stay safe out there. How often okay, there's a question. How often are you out and home in a month? Usually I'll stay out a couple weeks and then I'll be home for 34. And that's about it. I'm trying to be home more, but it just ain't working out. And trying to make money, but it's not really working out. So I got to make a big decision here this week and figure out what I want to do. If I want to stay at this company or if I want to take this job offer that's been handed to me. So a lot of big news coming, hopefully very soon. You know, Truck and Rob is having to make a change as well. So, you know, I might have to make a change here and figure out what I'm gonna do. So yeah, we're gonna go get some Torchy's tacos. There's a sponsor for you. We're gonna go get some Torchy's tacos after she's done getting her hair done. But the weight of my truck and trailer empty is right around 31,500 with 3/4 the tank of fuel. So full of fuel, I'm about 32,000 pounds. Yeah, man, getting my nails done. No problem, man. That's what I'm here for. Answer you guys' questions, have fun, all that kind of stuff. So I appreciate when you guys share these videos out. That really helps me out. That's all I ever ask for, is if you guys want to share it out, because I've actually started taking the ads off of my videos. I'm taking the ads off of my videos because I know they are annoying, and it doesn't pay me that much money anyway. It's like maybe $20 to $30 a month. It's bullshit. So I've been taking the ads off of my videos anyway, so I appreciate if you guys share. That's going to help me more than anything, because I don't make any money off of YouTube, honestly. So what is this? I hear your personal vehicles have to have paper logs. No, I've never heard anything about that. You don't have to have any kind of log for your personal vehicle. You can drive 11 hours in your truck and then hop in your personal vehicle and drive another 14 hours if you want to. There ain't nothing they can do about it. There's nothing they can do about it. That's the way it goes. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You don't have to have a logbook for your personal vehicle. I don't know where that came from. Haul big loads. I usually haul lumber, steel, pipe, stuff like that. Nothing too big. All standard issue, standard freight, standard flatbed freight. Usually what I haul. So, but I'm tempted to do some vaping in here, man. I'm about to have to go outside to hit the vape for a minute. You ain't supposed to vape in here. Yeah, yeah, man. I know who you are, man. I know, Robert. I know who you are, Robert. You crack me up, man. When is the insurance company going to make you go electronic? Probably August or September. Yeah, that's BS, boss. But that probably August or September is when they'll kick that over. I would keep the ads, but it doesn't really matter. You know, I only get several. I should say we only get several hundred views per video. It's pointless, and I think it's hurting us to have them, because people see the ads and they think, oh, you're just trying to make money, which I'm not. You know, I'm just trying to put out good information out there, have some fun, you know, reach out to you guys and that kind of stuff. I make money from trucking and from you know, sponsorships and stuff like that, which the sponsors don't really pay that much right now anyway, but you know, that's where I make money from. I'm not trying to make money off of you guys We have the t-shirts and stuff available, but I don't push that stuff. You know, that's there for people that want it, that want to support the Cupcake Gang and all that. That's there. And, you know, I'm wearing a dress shirt today, but we got Cupcake Gang. I'm always wearing a Cupcake Gang shirt. Rip it open. Going pretty good, Clarence. What's going on, man? Yeah, I don't, I know I hate seeing ads on videos. It's annoying. Stay safe out there. Enjoy cupcaking. 10-4, man. We're going to have a good weekend. And we might go see a movie. Who knows? We're going to get some tacos. And then I got to go buy the wife some stuff from the store. She's got some stuff she needs. But check out this guy in the suit behind me. Is this guy shading my shit? What's he doing there? What's he doing back there? Yeah, man, I'm still extremely pissed about what happened to Rob, and you know, I haven't discussed it with them, but I'm pretty sure that I'm leaving myself. I can't. After what they did to Rob, I don't feel right staying here either. You know, it's all about money, but at the same time, and I know somebody's gonna say, "Oh, it's just trucking. That's how trucking is." Blah blah blah. But you know, it was 100% their fault. You know, they did nothing. They didn't want to communicate. They didn't. Yeah, that guy's getting ready to knock me out over there. What's he doing? There's another one. Oh, man. Anyway, you'll have to go to Rob's page. I'm not going to talk about Rob. That's his business, and that's his story to tell. So, you know, he'll probably put out a video here in a little while about it. I don't know. You guys, if you want to know what's going on with Rob, you'll have to hit him up on his page, on Facebook and everything, because I'm not trying to steal the spotlight from him on his story there, because what happened over there was bullshit, and I don't agree with it at all. How they handled the situation, I think it was stupid, and yeah, I'm probably going to be leaving as well because of it, because I'm not going to work at a company that's going to treat their drivers that way. Period. All these companies, and people say, "Oh, that's the norm. That's trucking." That's the fucking problem. That's the fucking problem with trucking. You know, everybody thinks, "Oh, that's just trucking. That's just the way it is." No, well, it doesn't fucking have to be. You know, you guys choose to drive at these companies that treat you like shit, and then you wonder why you're being treated like shit. Well, guess what? I'm not going to drive for a company that treats their drivers like shit. I'm going to go somewhere that does either that, or I'll start my own fucking company that treats the drivers right. That actually treats them like fucking human beings. Because that shit's bullshit. I don't care how you look at it. They should have owned up to that, and period. They should have owned up to that shit and handled it. They should have paid for the bumper and the tow truck. They should have put them in a hover thing. But no, they did nothing. It's not that they didn't do enough. They did nothing at all. And that's the bullshit. So, if you guys want to know what happened to Rob, you'll have to go over to his page. He has a Facebook post up about it. It's Rob Bolin on Facebook. But no, we've got bigger things ahead of us, man. We're not, one little snafu like that isn't going to hurt us or hurt Rob in any way. You know, it sucks. And we were hoping to have a long career here at this company, but, you know, they showed their true colors with that bullshit. They really showed their true colors, and I'm not going to support, like I said, I'm not going to be sponsored, and I'm not going to support any companies that I feel are doing unethical bullshit. period. I don't care if you think it's the norm or not. I'm not supporting that shit. So, suck it. Anyway, yeah, that's a big freaking chunk to bite off. We're not starting, sorry about that. We're not starting our own company just yet, you know. We're doing our own thing. We've got some bigger opportunities, you know, coming our way. But you're funny, Harry Ballsack. Somebody suggested you start a trucking company, but man, that's a big freaking chunk. Yeah, man, I don't know if we could, if I could handle running the whole company by myself right now. You know, it's just a lot of work. And yeah, things change. Oh, and I gotta go. Peace.